Good afternoon, YouTube. Good evening, good morning, whatever the case may be.
Hi guys.
Forgive my awkward angle. I have my tablet set up on top of Darlin's kennel, so I have to like lean over it. But that's the only way that I can get a decent angle on my TV. Like I said in my previous video, I'm going to try to get some better technology so that I can film actual gameplay and not have to film it on a camera like this. In my previous video, I introduced Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1 for PlayStation 2. I had to give my tablet a minute to charge. I've been rocking out a couple other games in the meantime.
In the process, your mother-in-law fell.
Yeah, in the middle of my last recording, my mother-in-law had a small accident, and I had to go help her right quick. And when I come back, my tablet was dying, so I couldn't record anymore. So here we are. I'm back. Gonna take a second attempt at this video. So, without further ado, I apologize, people. It's been a very long day. We are going to play through some Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1. Go over here to my handy dandy case. Pull out the game. Let's close the hatch. Now let's
I'm gonna make a PowerPoint.
dim these lights.
I'm so tired. Good, I was typing.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, go on and do what you gotta do, baby.
No, you're good. I'm gonna do a presentation. I'm working on a cartilage.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can.
Forgive the interruption, viewers. We still have not set up our own. We still have not set up a studio or anything yet. But here we go. Alright, starting off on normal difficulty. The loading screen, as you can see, it's a map of where you're gonna be. This is the first mission. It's probably gonna be some kind of tutorial. So yeah, let's just see where it takes us. Let's see what was going on in I'm guessing 1942. So see, starting off already, we see that we're in Marburg, France in 1944, which if you know anything about history in 1944, is just months before the end of World War II was declared. Well, hold on, before we go any further.
Man, I can't wait to put this baby to some real use. Got a lot of him. Where do they keep getting these guys?
Give it a rest, Brooklyn.
You're fine. You collect this dog tag.
Well, what's she sore about? I just
Hey,
said...
look, replacement. Just because you got that patch on your shoulder don't mean you're one of us.
What'd you say your name was? Andy. Andy Allen. Don't mind him, Allen. He lost a lot of friends in France. We all did. It's hell out there, guys. It looks like a whole division of SS has moved in, and they are giving up those crossroads.
Okay, listen up. We got a regiment, mechanized SS, dug in across that river. The division wants control of those crossroads, so it's Fox's job to clear that bridge for our army.
Can't we get some air support, sir? Sure make this a hell of a lot easier.
Look out! Stukas!
There's no time. We gotta take that damn bridgehead right now. Sergeant, I want you to take your squad and move down that hill. Incoming!
Alright, starting off the game, we've already met one or two of the key characters. Now, you notice the commanding officer addressed our character as Sergeant. Knowing anything about the history of the time, Sergeant was a pretty high rank, especially in the Army. Realistically, Sergeant is a very low rank. But back in those times, and for the Army, being a sergeant on the battlefield, that meant a lot. A lot of our veterans of World War II made it that far through substantial action or combat experience. So we're dealing with an experienced character as our character. We've met one or two of the guys. We met Brooklyn. Judging from their behavior, we think that Brooklyn's been part of the squad for a while. So let's see how this plays out. Let's see what's going on. I died, but already we see there's a lot going on. There's planes overhead, there's bombs falling everywhere, there's tanks all over the place. I mean, just a whole lot going on to take all in at once. And it kind of gives you a feel of what it was like back in World War II as a soldier. But seeing as I died, let's see if we can give it another try.
My computer's being stupid.
Alright, so there were planes being shot down, and I ran out of ammo at one point, had to switch over to my rifle, and it felt like just as fast as the bullets were flying, there were more of them popping up. Got towards the end of that building, got pinned down, had the Germans coming at us, and I'm guessing that a tank, I couldn't really see what happened, but something blew me out the top of the building, and it was Brooklyn. We remember Brooklyn from the beginning. Brooklyn come by saying, stay calm, you're going to be fine, stay calm, you're going to be fine. So, if that was a tutorial, I'm not going to lie, I've played the game before, I know what happens. But I'm not going to give it away, I'm going to play it little by little, I'm just going to pretend this is my first time. But, that is in 1944. We know from history that the war was nearly over in 1944. So even if I hadn't played the game before, I would have to assume that took place later on. And when we go to the next level, it's going to start us back when our player first got started. I mean, to me, that's the only way it would actually make sense. And we see that it has an old school health system. You actually have a health bar that you have to keep your health up. You have to pick up health packs as you go. Most Call of Duty games now have regenerative health. You take so many hits within a certain amount of time, you're dead. But if you take a few hits and you're able to get behind cover until you heal, you're good. But this game uses a health bar. So it doesn't matter how much time you take to recover. Once your health is zero, it's zero. But yeah, I mean, there was just everything going on at once. There were planes coming down. The planes that weren't coming down were dropping bombs. There were tanks. Bullets were overhead. You could hear them pinging off the rocks. You heard different soldiers screaming, "Let's move, let's move. Get down, get your head down." And several times you heard soldiers calling out for medic, meaning that a soldier had been hit. So it kind of makes you wonder, back in World War II, what our fighting men went through. I would say fighting men and women, but back in that particular time frame, women weren't deployed for active service like they are today. But even then, times have changed, methods have changed, but the overall is still the same. So it makes you wonder, what do our fighting men and women go through? Those that are deployed in Egypt and Afghanistan, it makes you wonder, what all did they go through? What all do they go through today? So that was the first level. That's our tutorial. That wraps up our first part of the playthrough for Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1. Comment, tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like. I pause the game every so often to interject my thoughts. That way I'm not, it's not just me playing the game for you to see. I'm interjecting my thoughts every so often and giving you feedback on me, making it legitimately my experience, and you're not watching just another gameplay. So yeah, hit that subscribe button. I'm going to start doing more videos, more playthroughs, showing off more bits and pieces of my own life. And hopefully we can all have a good time together.